Diane, 11:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks. It's 5 miles south of the Canadian border, 12 miles west of the state line. Never seen so many trees in my life.
On January 15, one of my favorite filmmakers, David Lynch, passed away. One of my favorite works of his is Twin Peaks. I remember back in Belarus, I used to watch his series every evening during summertime I spent in the village. I spent hours walking and imagining that my village was actually Twin Peaks. So now, guys, I want to show you the real Twin Peaks. This is the famous Double R Diner. Today there is a memorial for David Lynch right next to the entrance. Handwritten notes, candles, photos, and small tokens that tell stories of how one man's vision touched so many lives. We're Double R, and we're going to try
A damn fine cup of coffee.
Damn, that pie's good.
This cherry pie is a miracle.
2 more pieces of this incredible pie. This must be where pies go when they die.
The pie and coffee here are incredible. But there is more to discover. Near the restrooms you'll find photos and posters from the series, and even the original recipe for the pie. But this cafe isn't just about the food. Its history is truly fascinating. This place has been around for over 80 years. In 1940, Roy Thompson opened Thompson's Café, but left to serve in the Second World War, passing it to his son Cecil. When Cecil also went to war, his wife took over. Then, during the Marty Cafe years, there is a fun story about how the ownership was decided. Frank Marcel and Don Tift couldn't agree on who should keep the cafe, so they flipped a coin. Marcel won, and Tift went on to open another spot in town. It's funny how such a small moment shaped this cafe's future. Everything changed in 1990, when David Lynch walked in. He saw the cafe and knew it had to be the Double R Diner in Twin Peaks. They filmed the pilot right here, in this very spot. In 2000, the cafe almost disappeared when a fire nearly destroyed it. But like any great story, it had a comeback. Kyle Twede, who bought the cafe in 1997, rebuilt it. Then, in 2015, Lynch returned, transforming it into the Double R again for Twin Peaks: The Return. But what really makes this cafe special isn't the TV frame. It's been a home for North Bend, offering jobs, hosting events, and creating a space where everyone feels welcome. It's not just about the coffee, though it's fantastic, or the pie, which is amazing. It's about the feeling you get when you walk in, like you're part of something bigger, something that's been here for generations. Behind the cafe there is a mural of the iconic welcoming sign. Not far from here you can visit the actual spot where the sign once stood, though it's gone now because it was stolen. I've always been curious about what the area around this place looks like, and I bet some of you have wondered too. So let me show you. There is a beautiful spot nearby where you can go fishing or even enjoy a romantic date. We're in the heart of Twin Peaks. The Big Clock, the city's iconic landmark. It's so massive, it's hard to miss. These days, it's surrounded by a fence to keep vandals away, but it's still an impressive sight. If we take a short walk from here, we'll come across the gazebo. It's a lovely spot that actually appeared in a deleted scene from the pilot. Even though it didn't make the final cut, it's still a really cool place to visit and feels like a hidden gem from the world of Twin Peaks. Washington State has this unique, mysterious atmosphere, and I really felt it when I arrived at Ronette's bridge. Some places seem to carry a certain weight. Stories, memories, even emotions. This bridge in the show symbolized the line between innocence and darkness. Standing here now, it's amazing how a fictional story can make a real place feel even more alive, almost like it holds a piece of that narrative within it. On the official Twin Peaks map, the sheriff station and Packard sawmill are in different parts of town, but in real life they share the same location. Now, home to Dirtfish Rally School. By the way, this spot was once the gatehouse for the Snoqualmie Falls lumber mill. It is one of the first fully electric lumber mills in the United States. The Packard sawmill was at the center of so much drama in the show, from labor disputes to family rivalries and endless battles over ownership. This one location carried so much weight in the story. Today, fans can visit Dirtfish to see what's left of the sheriff's station. Front office is still intact, and we can find the Lucy's desk, and there is even a Twin Peaks patrol car for photos. So whether you're a rally or a Twin Peaks fan, this place is definitely worth a stop. Snoqualmie Falls. It is one of the most famous spots from Twin Peaks. This massive 270-foot waterfall was featured in the show's opening scene. It feels remote and mysterious in the series, almost empty. But in real life, over 1 million people visit every year. Just look at the crowd here. Right next to the falls is the Great Northern Hotel, or at least that's what it's called in the show. In reality, it's the Salish Lodge and Spa, a luxurious hotel worth visiting even if you're not staying there. And yeah, you can even book room 315. Fun fact, the inside of the Great Northern wasn't filmed here. Those scenes were shot at the lodge in Paulsbo, Washington. In my opinion, this area is more than just a filming location. The sound of the falls, the mist in the air, and the stunning surroundings give it a magical feel. Even with all the visitors, it's a place you'll never forget. Thanks for coming along with me on this adventure. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Twin Peaks location is. See you in the next video. Bye!